Either in open court or in the statement of facts associated with today's plea. And in less than 3 months' time, we will find out how much time behind bars this man will serve. After a roughly 30-minute hearing in federal court in Richmond, 38-year-old Roman Balacarcel Bavagas entered a guilty plea for one count of illegal reentry into the United States, as the Guatemalan national has been deported twice before. But not mentioned in either open court or in the statements of facts supporting the plea is that Balacarcel is one of two men accused by Richmond police of plotting a mass shooting at the city's 4th of July celebration at Dogwood Dell. The closest was the statement of facts mentioning police encountered Balacarcel while investigating a tip line report. Neither man ever faced charges at any level associated with the alleged plot, and when they were withdrawn at the state level, prosecutors said while there was evidence of an unspecified shooting at an unspecified location, there was no evidence for Dogwood Dell. But Richmond Police Chief Gerald Smith has stood by his assertion that his officers stopped a mass shooting. This is CBS 6 legal analyst Todd Stone.
They don't say anything more about what the tip was or any more information, because it's not necessary to establish what they need to establish to prove this offense.
Balacarcel faces a maximum of 2 years in prison, but a pre-sentence report looking into his history will offer sentencing guidelines for the judge. Stone says those reports are very thorough, and if there was an alleged plot, it would likely come up then.
It's possible that you will see more information come out at sentencing about what the tip was and what information they had at that time, if the probation officer believes that will be relevant conduct for this offense.
Now, the timing of this report was among the main issues Thursday, as Balacarcel's attorney says he believes the sentencing guideline will be between 0 to 6 months, and since reports typically get 4 months to be completed, that would put his client in prison at the far end of the guideline by that point. The judge said she spoke to those who put the report together and says they understood the concern and could have it completed by November 3rd, and Balacarcel would be sentenced on November 10th. Now, as for the other man in all of this, Julio Alvarado Dubon, he is facing one charge of illegal possession of a firearm, and as of right now, he does not have a next court appearance scheduled.